Nice. Yeah. Let's play some poker. Some solid poker. And not just keep losing. Not just keep losing. That's a flop. That is a flop. Let's go half pot. The heart is nice. Let's check. The ace sucks. We just always lose here. Unlucky. 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 Oh yeah, let's open 2 tables. Just sitting here chilling. And it works. Yep, works nicely. So rough start to the day. Really rough. Tried to grind it out a little bit. Didn't go so well, to say the least. Ace king suited here. It's a interesting spot. We're probably just having to jam here. I think I don't really want to. Yeah, I guess we can make it 21 actually. Now I think about it. Let's, or a little bit more, because we have a little bit extra there. So I don't mind this. Let's see. And if they jam, we're kind of fucked. But that's just how it is. It's a very tight player from the few hands I have with them. Nice. Good start. Good start. Same hand again. Ace king suited. 2 hearts. Let's open it up. Hope for a little bit of action. This is the most tight player I've ever met. If they free bet you, you have to fold. Probably even ace king there. That's crazy. Or at least call. You don't want to 4-bet it. Just the polarization era. That crazy. Jack 9, we'll let it go. Goal of mine is to play a lot more tight in the big blind right now, because I feel like I'm losing a lot of money there. So that's an adjustment I'm trying to actively make. Ace 10 here, we can free bet it. Yeah, definitely want to free bet it against a quite wide range here. And I might even want to 4-bet this. Not thrilled, because this is a calling station. But we have a nice combo to do so with. Cool. Over here we face a bet from a guy that is quite tight. But it would be insane not to call, right? We'll call once, and then we'll tank a little bit and hope for a check. And if he bets, we'll just let it go. I think I like that line with a spade and an overcard and a double draw, you know, like, let's at least see one there. Queen 4, I'm gonna fold to this. Jack 10. It's an open. Cool. A6, don't want to bluff that guy. So let's not. We'll just call here if we get a chance to. We have some spades. This is a board we could check raise. But I think calling is also quite nice here. So one big blind, we can just call. We hit top pair. Let's see if it's good. We're free betting on the other table. So when it comes this run out, I kind of want to just bet pot against a weak player. Okay, over here, we free bet pre. He calls, and it comes this board. I think I always want to see bet for value here, expecting to be ahead of a lot of stuff. Nice. And perhaps even take it down and deny some equity. Loving it so far. Let's keep it going. Ace 8 could be an open here. But not a free bet. Not a free bet. $15, we can turn that around. It's a bit of a rough start. I thought went a bit on a tilt this morning. Okay, let's see here. So very, very tight player, which means queen 8 should, like normally you would probably call it, but this guy's a little bit too tight in his small blind open. So let's not call it. Let's not call it. Don't want to free bet that. I want to play it tight, solid, wait for good opportunities, and then go crazy. Right, so not gonna play with this guy. He 4-bets a lot, so we don't want to have weak hands against him. Here we can try and throw in a free bet. It's a good hand to do it with. Nice. Take it down. That's ideal. Picking up a lot of nice putts right now in the beginning. First few hands have been going great. Of course, it helps to get ace-king suited of hearts like 3 times or something. And we have the same hand over here also with ace-jack. We have to call this, of course, for the price, and could be any 2 cards. 2 8s. So fine, we have some equity against that. We don't hit. Damn. No problem. No problem. So down 16. Queen 10 is playable. It's even something you could free bet, I guess, but this guy is a very tight player. I don't love this guy joining in. I would love to do heads up, but I think we still have to call with something that can be quite nutted quite often. Let's see what the action is. So of course we fold to this. Kind of just want to see if we get some spicy action behind. Nope. Over here, ace queen in the big blind against a super fish. So I'll bump it up. Expecting a call a lot. Not loving this flop. Yeah, don't want to bluff into him. He never folds. So we will just check, and then we have to call quite wide. The king is interesting. We could start bluffing, but then again it hits his range very well. But it's almost more suspicious to check. So I think I want to go small. We hit a set on the other board. That's an interesting hand. The 9. Is interesting. I think we have to I don't want to bluff it actually. I don't think he's gonna raise his 8s and 10s and stuff. So either he has a king, or he's gonna check down like ace jack. Small bet. Do I ever fold this? Let me think about it. He could have diamonds. He could have a lot of shit. I'm gonna call this one. King 10. Over here, we're gonna we free bet pre, and now I make it a little large, trying to tax his ace 10. And on the 6, he could have diamonds. He could have a better set, but he could also just have jacks a lot here, you know. So I kind of want to go for a size like this, and then sadly I have to fold to a jam. Okay, so a little bit up, a little bit down. Not really loving it in general, but we still come out on top after the first 100 hands. So that's something, but a little bit annoying with this king 10 hand. Like, I don't know. I think it's difficult to, don't know. I don't think he folds if I bluff the flop there. Like, I can see from his stats, he loves never folding. So we should just wait for a good hand. But then I should also just fold when he bets maybe, or it's a tough one. Small sizing. Whatever. We are here now. This is pure c-bet, but I expect to be behind here a lot actually. Let's see what kind of reaction we get. So the 9 is just shit. It completes a lot of his draws. Could give him 2 pair. So I feel like checking is fine. And then hoping for check, check. And the deuce is just, I think we just always lose. And I have a bluff catcher on the other table, which I think I might have to fold. Oh, he just checked, so I won. Nice. Yeah, I have to check it here, right? Like, he might have a queen or some shit, but I don't expect him to have many spades. If he has a king, can I get a queen to fold here? Yeah, I think I can, which makes this a nice bet. I don't think he has spades, so this is only king calling, and maybe even like king 6 will fold or something like this, you know. So I think we have enough fold equity to go for a bluff there. 2 ladies. These are the hands we love, and this guy loves to 4-bet. So it's a good chance we get a 4-bet now. Happens 1 out of 3 times. And now he's under the gun, so we could expect it almost 50-50. That's a queen. So now we need to fade a fold, which might be difficult. Because we also blocked the heart, and I don't know. Wow. He makes it 12, which is very rare for him. It's really rare. So I assume this is hearts or 6s if we're lucky. Nice. No heart. Perfect. So we still have the nuts. I wonder if I just jam here ever. No, I shouldn't jam. Let's think. So either he has hearts or 6s. Hearts can still call something like this, right? And 6s are probably gonna check jam. So let's try and go like this. And if he jams on me, then I don't mind the ace. Like, he doesn't have aces. I don't think he has king 10. I think he has hearts here. So we have to just try and jam and hope for the best. And hopefully he has 6s and he thinks we have ace queen or some shit. He folds. Nice. A lot of value there. It's really beautiful. I think it's a nice sizing on the turn. Just taxing these draws that are a little bit too curious, sorta. Really, really cool. Let's keep it going. So only down $10 now. Beautiful. Please, more queens, more top set. I mean, we didn't have the technical nuts there, but it's good enough for me if we can keep getting hands like that. Ace Jack is a fold here, even though it was very tempting and the small size and shit, but yeah, these two players are very tight. So let's let it go. Oh, there's an ace. Two of them. So we just call here. I don't want to raise. There's no point in racing. We could be behind here. He would check also with an ace, so we could still be behind, but there's not really many cards that we lose to. The 10 is one of the cards we lose to a lot. But we have to bet here, hoping that we can somehow like beat Queen Jack or King Jack, you know. Nice. We just fold to this. Tight range from him. Ace 4 suited. It's gonna be a steal. Not loving this spot because we're gonna get check raised a lot. Apparently, that's what my stats say. So let's hope he folds this time and doesn't check raise. I almost want to like re-raise him if he does check raise me, just because I can see from the stats that he is a happy guy. Nice. Anyway, we don't get to that point. King 5, I'll let it go. Nice, picking up a lot of chips already here in the first 150 hands. Really good start. I just need to catch up with the loss of the morning, which I believe we can do still. I am optimistic. Very optimistic. I'm playing really good right now. It's a good feeling. Okay. So it's a really dry board. Semi-dry, but it connects way better with him. But of course, I want to see bet. I have spades, some straight draws, overcard. I think we have enough equity to start bluffing here. And if he raises me, it's a funny spot. So he doesn't. So this guy would always raise me with a queen, I'm pretty sure. So I still think he has a lot of draws, like 6, 7, 8. 7, 8, which I blocked though, but also 10 Jack. So I kind of want to go over bet here. Actually, I'll just go like this. I think that's enough. Because I don't think he has a 5 a lot. So it's either 9 or some draw that I expect would give up now. The Jack completes his King 10 draw, you know, his 10-8 draw that's somehow in there. The question is, how big do we go? I don't think he has a queen. Very confident he doesn't have a queen. I don't think he would check back on a... So I'm just folding out a 9 here. Or 10 Jack that got there, so I don't mind doing like this. We might just punt off our whole stack here. I mean, he could have a 5, of course. It's totally on the table, but it is, of course, unlikely with 2 out there. So I think we get a call when we see this long time. Nice. Awesome. That's a nice bluff. Let's go. I wonder if that was a poor queen that we just got to fold, or if it was a Jack or a 9. Because he must have had something, at least I assume. Very nice. Very nice. Let's see if we get to see a flop with sixes, or if we have to fold to this guy. Free betting a lot. I also have a sort of 4-bet, I guess, on the other table. Yeah, because this guy, a limp and then an ISO. So ace jack is definitely a hand we want to make some funky stuff with. Oh no, this sucks. Because this guy could jam a lot. So much dead money. So he gets a great price to call. Wow. Didn't call. That's insane. Okay, so let's just start here with 10. And hope to see a queen out there. And if he raises me here, there's no way I'm calling. It's just way too tight. We have to hit top set in a freeway pot on the other table. Oh, I really want to show you that hand. Okay, so let's see here. I think I need to go half pot here. I'm not gonna blast it off. I think he has a king here always, so we just lost, and that sucks. Ace 10. This guy's such a retard. Sorry for the language. It's just, yeah. I need to write down like, never bluff this man. Never bluff this man. Great. Now we know. So when we do have a king there, we should just go crazy. Bet the whole house. Go all in. Because he's never gonna fold. Ace 10 offsuit. It's like, yeah, let me look you up. King 9 here, it's very, very soft. Oh, I hate these fucking cold callers. They just kill my action, but apparently not this time. Let's see, what do we have here? So he never really folds much, so I kind of want to go like this. Could still be behind, but I don't imagine. Nice. Take it down. Take it down. I wonder if we just blast there on the river, like with the king out there, because he doesn't really have a king, but we just, you know, it's like the wrong hand to bluff with in some sense. We block all his ace jack and jack queen shit. So that's a little bit annoying. Here, this guy always folds to a c-bet, like insanely much. Way too much. So when he doesn't, I expect he has either top pair or diamonds. So no need to bluff this. We'll just let it go. He always has it here. You can see queen now. No, king 9. There we go. Don't want to start bluffing into that. Sorry, he had 92% fold to c-bet there. So it's a little bit too high for my liking. When he then doesn't fold. Okay, wow, interesting. So tight re-raise. So I guess we just jam here. Yeah, out of position, freeway. It's non-suited. Nice. Take it down. Almost back to a non-negative bankroll. Here we have 9s. Last time we hit top set with this hand. Let's see if we can do something cool this time also. The sizing is just a little bit frisky, right? So I don't want to start finding out. Here min clicks should be enough. The most tight player in the universe, so I just raise any two. Any two cards should be plentiful. Jack 7 here, hoping for a fold. Actually, let's look at this hand. It's interesting because this guy is tight, which means he never folds to a free bet. So this is a funny spot. A little bit worried because he is super tight. So ace king is, you know, it's good, but how good is it really? I'll try and make it 12, I think, to not look too funky. But he should still call this with a lot of hands. And if he does 4-bet me, never mind. Nice. So I think we can get a little bit more value out from like all these ace queen hands and king queen suited, and yeah, I don't mind going a little bigger when we're against someone who calls more. 9-8 here. Nice. A lot of small pots just going our way, and we're now in a positive bankroll, but still quite annoying to be down for the day, of course. King 10 is like on the verge if you want to isolate this hand, I think. And this guy isolates way too wide, so it's tempting for a sort of 4-bet. Oh, we have aces, but let's just bump this up first. Over here, gonna make it 10. Expect to be folded a lot too. When he just min clicks it, I don't imagine him having like a super good hand with a min click. This is an interesting spot because I do have the ace of clubs, so I sort of block. But otherwise, it hits his range a lot better than mine. So if he raises me here, it's a funny one. Oh, not loving it, but we have to do 50 or like this, so it's like sort of isometric. We can jam the river on probably any card. I'm just thinking if he jams right now, like, do I have it in me to fold? I probably don't. Also free betting ace queen on the other table. 6, 7. The 4 is whatever. So I think we could still run into 10s and jacks or 8s that might call this. I guess there's some king 9 shit in there maybe, but if we run into a boat here, it's just GG. Yeah. So he turned a set. What a fucking day. Just imagine that is like the 7 of clubs there. I mean, then he still gets a boat, I know, but oh man. So insane shit like that. Really feel like there's been a lot of that. Okay, let's focus. Keep it cool. Keep it cool. Can't control shit like that. Jack 9, I will fold it. But really annoying to run aces into 7s and then lose on the turn, and just the most beautiful spot to double up like a full club board. What the holy fuck. Okay. Hey, I see you changed your name. Yes, I did. What's up, man? Yeah, I wanted to do a little bit of poker instead of chess, so I thought it would make sense to also just like do a little new name and shit. It's not because yeah, I wasn't imagining doing chess at any point soon, so just thought I would do that. What a cool spot here. We can try and bet big, because he never has an ace, almost never, and the jacks, you know, are like sort of out there. So, sorry, the diamonds, I mean. So we're, wow, okay, he does call. That's interesting. I kind of want to just keep going big. Like, this guy knows how to free bet, so I don't think he has many diamonds. So it could be like 4s, a set of 4s, or it could be like a thing with 1 diamond, which should totally fold now to this. And if he doesn't fold, I just assume I'm always lost here. Nice, but I think we do have to bluff. He could still have a jack there, or a draw that could hit an overcard and shit. So I like the play, but a little bit wonky. We get that one through. Here, gonna raise this. That's a really annoying start to the day, just yeah. Down 22 because of pocket aces. Okay, here he checks. So I'll go a little big. Nice. Take it down. Here it's like a spot where I should probably bluff a little bit. If he has an ace, he's gonna fold. I think we got fives to fold there probably, which is funny. Let's see what ace queen he's. Okay, so we're gonna see bet. Not our range much, but we do have a club and overcards, so let's take the fold equity we can get. Okay, so the quick call and then the slightly delayed check means a lot of like draws. So like 10-9, 8-9 and shit like that. So I think he is ahead here, and now we just check fold, I think. Don't want to look him up there. He could have a draw that missed, but it is unlikely. So let's give him credit for it. Don't mind doing that. Okay, so one player here. He folds a lot. So let's try and c-bet. See if we can get him to fold that one. I want to bet again, just in case he has like nines or something. Should fold a lot of the pocket pairs, and we can still hit an ace or a 10. The club is interesting because we could try and represent it, but I don't know if we get a king to fold ever. Like this is like, yeah, like what size do we go for to get a king to fold? I think it's too big for me to want to try and get it to fold. So he's just gonna check back with a king here a lot, I think. I don't imagine he bluffs anything at this spot. So when he goes overbet, I think it might be like ace 10 of spade clubs or something. Here we are just chilling. Half pot from this guy. Okay, I was considering calling, but not freeway. So it's been going quite shit so far. Let's see if we can flip it around with 9-7 suited. Not today. Check fold, I think. He calls almost any two in the big blind here, so he could totally hit this flop. When he doesn't, I think that means often that he doesn't have anything, because he c-bets way too often. So we can sort of put pressure on him when he doesn't c-bet. Nice. So that's cool. So not running super good right now. It's a little bit annoying over here against the fishy guy, but don't have any cards on our hand. King 9, fungi. This site is called PokerStars. That's where I play PokerStars. Very nice. We have jacks on one table here. The queen is interesting because now we can tax a lot of draws, I think. But I also kind of want to go small because a lot of it is just like 2 6s or something like this. I think no, we're targeting like queen 9 if we start betting now, so probably just a check and then bluff catch. What did he have? Let's find out. He had 9s. Right, Interesting there. Doesn't free bet. Just calls. Jacks, get it through. It's nice. We have 2 kings. Let's hope this one goes a little bit better than the 2 aces. Because that hand was so tilting. So I would love a little bit of action. We get a cold call here. It's interesting. I could make it 14, 15, 13 actually. Let's do that. Okay, fold probably. Don't imagine this guy ever has a calling range in this spot, but let's see. I could be wrong. Imagine if he raises. Okay, he doesn't. So that's an interesting spot. So a lot of pocket pairs, I imagine. So it's, it's whatever. We'll see if he hits something he likes. I don't think he has queens ever. He would always free bet. So it's 6s or 4s. Or 2 spades or draw. So if he raises me now, it's like just GG. But I mean, I have to go with it, of course. The 5 is not great, but not terrible. 7, 8. I think that's a bit frisky to keep that in there to begin with. But he could have a set of 5s, of course, here. So now the question is just, yeah, we could check. It's just really, there's so many cards that fuck us over. So I kind of want to get some value from pocket 7s here, pocket 8s. And I don't know what to do if he jams on me. Like, then I probably just lost. I mean, this could still be clubs or spades or pocket 7s. So even though this is just always like trip 6s, I have to call it, of course, for this price. Jack 10, wow. That's mine. Let's go, dude. What a fucking all in there, Jack 10. Whew. Thank you, sir, for doing that insane play. What the fuck? So that's almost like his only hand that like calls pre-flop in the small blind that isn't a pocket pair, It's like Jack 10, maybe 10-9 in some world, but yeah, it's just a lot of pocket pairs in his range when he's in the small blind and he calls and then also calls the free bet, the big free bet. So very scary hand. But this time it worked out. That's great. Let's go. Pocket kings, getting back all the money. Nice. Nice. A6 here. Wonder if I call a free bet. I'm gonna fold. Over here, I don't really have a lot of hands on this guy, but let's see what he does. Let's check it once. And then I want to go half pot. Yeah. So he showed a lot of weakness with the quick check there. Nice. So this bankroll challenge is just going nowhere. It's a bit frustrating. Been trying to grind it and we're just still in the negative after, I think, at least 10 hours. I'm not sure actually how much I've been playing. 10-9 here. It's always a fun hand. Because this guy loves free betting. So let's see. See if he has it in him. I really want to call, but let's not do it. I don't have that many hands on him, so it could be a wrong read that he's too light with this. King, queen, suited. Okay, interesting spot here. This is Mr. 4-bet. So we're probably gonna face a 4-bet here, which I'll have to call. So when we don't see the 4-bet, I am not too worried. I think we can bet small here and take it down a lot. So let's just do 5.8. And if he raises, it's like whatever. Yeah, so this is a funny spot. Like, I mean, I almost want to jam on him here. Because he shouldn't have sixes. I don't see any frees in his range. So this is like, it's a really funky play, but it's just, he's like a really good player. So he wouldn't know to fold here. Nice. Let's go, dude. What a fucking play. We are out there calling out his bluffs. Beautiful. Let's go, dude. I'm playing tight right now. It's very nice. Such a good feeling when you actually play well. So only down 12 now. Again, here we can free bet this one because of the very tight big blind. So it's almost like 1 by 1, but I have a perceived range of playing 1 versus 2. You are so welcome. Thanks, man. I wonder if you play poker, because then, of course, it makes a lot more sense to connect with some of the action on the board to see what's going on. Yeah, because some of it can be really confusing if you're not like a little bit into poker. So here we have a good hand. We want to raise it up, playing against a really, really poor guy, it seems like. I don't know him that well, but and we don't hit anything whatsoever. But I'm still gonna keep betting, pretend I have aces and kings. He calls. It could mean anything. I like checking here. Let's see what sizing he chooses. Big sizing I have to fold. Small sizing we can probably call. This is in the middle. A lot of the time I'm gonna have a better hand here, but I've played 5 hands against this guy and I don't have enough information to make a read. But then again, it's fucking good price. I'm gonna let it go. Yeah, I think that's the correct play there. We're gonna raise Queen Jack suited here. It's an interesting hand. Can definitely work really well, but we hope for a fold. When he does 4-bet, I can tell you this guy is incredibly tight, so we do not have the cards to call that ever. So down again to a negative bankroll. Damn. But it's going the right way. It is going the right way right now. Definitely. Definitely. King, queen suited. Not suited, actually. Let's fold. Oh. We have this hand again. Let's hope for some real action this time. Not just people calling and calling. We want fireworks. Fireworks. Please. No action. Over here we lose to ace 10, probably. Tried to make a play. Talking about ace 10. There it is. Let's steal some blinds. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. King, queen suited. Very nice hand. Let's see if we get any customers. No? No. Okay. Take it down. Pre. I'm gonna fold that one. Yeah, oh, so you've tried it? That's nice. Yeah, and it's a very different game, like when you play it online against people who have some feeling for the game compared to playing with friends. Like, completely different game. So, there's like a lot more layers here of I know that you know that I know, you know, and that whole thing. Deuces here, we hope to see a deuce. That is not it. So we probably just lose here always. Half pot. It's sort of, I hate folding that one, but I think we have to. Anyway, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. We have 2 snowmen over here. Let's see. Don't raise, please. Don't raise. You can call, I don't mind, but no raises. Thank you. That's the best scenario, just everyone folding. Okay, so here we have a funny one, because this guy loves to raise pre-flop. So we should assume that he's somewhat weak. And this is a hand that is not terrible to free bet when we're so deep. So I want to just do like this and hope to get him to fold all his nonsense. And if he jams, we fold, and it's whatever. We lose some chips, but I think it's nice to just bluff once in a while against an opponent like this, because he raises too much. So we need to punish that. Beautiful. It's very nice. So that's just a bluff. Queen 10 there is of course not a good hand in general, but it works really well. It's a bluff. I would prefer King 10, but this guy was loose, so we deviated a little bit. Ace King off. These fucking callers, dude. It's insane. That's an ace. We could bet, but I don't mind just checking here, because we are too good. Like, we just never lose. So no point in, like, you know, getting him to do shit. So we call. The 6 is nice. Means we probably have the best hand. So now I assume he just has, like, I mean, we have to try and hit an, like, target an ace, right? He never has a better hand than us here, so it's like, how much money can we get out of him? I don't expect him to have, at least. It would be quite crazy if he had a free or, yeah. So that's probably just a full house that got insanely lucky, and now I am tilted. That is so insane, so I can just never call this. Can never call it. It could even be ace 9, but like, yeah, it's insane. Really, really unlucky. Here we have queens. Please don't fold, guys. Hello? Anyone? Thank you. Okay, interesting spot here, because we're really deep. We have 200 big blinds each, so we should be a little bit careful. But of course I want to 4-bet queens. Can't just call here. I'll make it small though. It's only 22, so it's just a double up. So I expect he can still call with 9s and 10s and jacks and ace king and shit. He makes it 40. So of course I really want to fold already here, which is insane. But also he does 4-bet a lot, and like, he is a player that loves doing shit like this. So we have to call. And when we see the king and the jack, we can just fold to any bet here, I think. Like, the only thing we lose to here is 10s. This is an insane flop. Such an insane flop, dude. Do we call this? He could have ace jack, maybe. I think he probably just has aces here. Like, that's what I expect. But I have to call if we hit a 10. The jack hopefully slows him up. Ace jack gets there, 10 jack gets there. We block the hand we want him to have, you know, like queen jack, queen. Yeah, so it's just a fold here always. Right? Can we? He's really milking us here. It's insane, because he could have kings or aces. So I kind of want to raise here also, but that's also seems really wild. Because then we're like getting him to fold ace king only. Aces is not going to fold, right, if we jam. And if he has kings, but he shouldn't have jacks. I really want to jam right now. Let's think about it. He 5-bet, so he has aces or kings, and the king is there. Is he gonna fold aces? I will lay this one down. Okay, nice to see an ace. That means that a good chance he had a king there. So we lose a lot, but it's not so much when we probably had the worst hand there, you know, on every street. But really fucking annoying. I mean, if he plays that with like a worse hand than mine there, I'd be really surprised. Like then would it be like bluff of the year in these stakes. So just assume he's always better. Yeah. Crazy. Crazy. So he just ripped us. So now we're back to -20. 2 nines. Gonna open it. Call a jam. No? Okay. Not today. Let's try and steal this one away with Jack 10. Quite deep. Nice. Yeah, exactly. Such a shitty flop, dude. It's really annoying. But I still have to call for a really small price. So he's like milking us with maybe just flopped trips. Like he might have 2 kings on his hand. Talking about trips, please show me a free. That's not it. That is not it. Nice. We win on the other board. The king is not doing wonders. So we're just gonna fold here to the steal. Yep. Not much to say. Let's grind it back up. We are still rolling. Deuces. Are we gonna get a chance to play? No, I will not join that. We have ace king. Nice one. Make it 2.5. Probably just get folds all the way. Whoa. Oh, this is insane. So this guy has had 209 opportunities to do what he just did. He's done it 1 time. In other words, this is only aces. But of course it could be kings and queens and we have to call, and now we just fold to any size. That's so insane. So he just waits until he has aces or kings and then he does that. Such a funny strat. It seems to work for him. Like I can tell that he's making money. But it's a really wild strategy. Because you can just always fold whenever he bets. That's so easy to counter. But of course, with ace king there, I can't fold. Like it's too good of a price to hit an ace or a king. Wow. Insane. And then he just pots bet. This guy's making money. It's actually fascinating that someone so tight, incredibly tight. Here, I don't mind checking it back. And here we can probably check raise. I think when he bets like half pot quite quickly, it's very bluffy. It's not a king at least. So it has to be free clubs or just random shit. So on the 7, I don't mind like going quite large. Okay, never mind. When he leads, it's just too stupid. Over here, gonna try and take this one. We have ace king also on the other table. Always fun. Nice. Steal that one. We do hit a king. But this guy could have any 2 cards. Okay, I didn't see how many big blinds he has, so we're just gonna call and then call any So when he jams, we're just gonna go all in, and he's gonna call, and we win. Nice. Cool little pot. Not too big, but everything counts. So nice to meet a guy like that. Just offering a little bit of pocket change. Gonna fold this one. It was a fun little try. Okay, I'm scared when I see 9 big blinds, but of course I have to call with ace queen. This I would love on the other board. We do not get it. 9. Okay, so we could check raise here. That could be fun. Yeah, let's try and check raise. I don't mind it. We have all the 10s in our range, so it's nice to get him off his draws or his lower pairs and shit. Nice, it works out this time. Don't know if I love the play, but we have to do it sometimes, and I felt like doing it there because of his stats. Looked like he was a guy that loved c-betting a lot. Nice, nice, nice. King 8. I'm gonna call. Right? Maybe it's a stupid call. It's just he does this way too much. Plus, we're quite deep, so I'm supposed to call a little wider. We don't hit anything, but neither does he, so this is probably a check raise. I'm not loving it, of course. He bets half pot quite quickly. So let's see if we can take it down with a check raise again, like just before. King 8. Big check raise. Big boy energy. Wow. So this is just top set always. That's so interesting. So he should just call there. I think that's a mistake on him. Yeah. I don't know if I love the check raise when he goes half pot. I think usually people tend to like just do 30% with their like range c-bets, and then when they actually have a hand, they size up. So maybe that should be a sign for me to not. He was just betting quite big, so I was like, surely this is not top set or some shit like that. Anyway, here we are with ace king. Not loving it. This guy could have any 2 cards. Could literally sit with a deuce and a 6 right now. The 4 is no good. I wonder if I have to call when. Yeah, I don't want to start bluffing here. This guy's gonna do it for me. And then do we call? I think we do call. Unless this guy calls. And maybe I just get out of there. Okay, so we have 6 outs. That's like 13%. So that's like 1 in 10. So that would be 3. I mean, we almost get the odds. Plus, I think we have some expected value. Like if we do hit an ace or a king, we can probably get some money from this guy. So I wonder if I bet now. Because this guy never has a queen, right? But neither do I, so it's like a little bit funky. But this guy must have some pair, and I don't expect him to fold. So actually, I don't really. I think I'll just give it to them. Yeah. Okay. Ace 3, interesting. And jacks, that didn't feel like free bet, like insane. So they play with their butt instead of their head, these players. And it's a bit hard to navigate. But luckily, we don't lose too much. So that's always cool. That is always cool. Down $22. Not loving it. Would love to get a few good hands and not lose with aces. I'm still optimistic. Still optimistic. Oh, this is a funny spot. So I have to raise it up, but it's annoying when he goes 2. Because then we don't get the best price to do this if he 4-bets and shit, which he loves to do. Yeah, there you go. So it's annoying. Very annoying. Yeah. Don't know what to say to that one. Just a little bit annoying. I think I still have to go 10. I mean, I could also just call there knowing that he loves to 4-bet, but it's just Queen Jack suited. Seems a little bit fishy to just call it. I guess I can 3-bet smaller, but then I have to do it with all my hands and it becomes a bit of a mess. So, yeah, I think it is what it is. Just unlucky. We have ace king again. Please this time. Magic. Not just this fold every time. Come on. Here, gonna call the min open. We flop something. And we are gonna call. The deuce doesn't help us because we already have 2 pair. So we can't have 3 pair. So we still just have the board. And here we have to check and hope he bluffs with king, queen or something. So he's not gonna bluff, which is a little bit funny. He had 2 frees. So I don't know if I love his play. Over here it's a funny spot. He limps. So I think we have the best hand here, but of course I can't start betting. And now like we have to just go pot and then try to steal it from a queen or some shit, you know. Strange hand. Very strange. Take down a little bit there. Jacks. Okay. Probably get fold all the way. Yeah, okay. Boring hands with jacks there, but still winning. I'm really curious about that hand where we had 2 queens. Like it's still on my mind. It's just so fucked to get 5-bet there. Nobody bluffs in the stake. 5-bet. But it's also, yeah. It's crazy. Crazy. Okay, here we could actually see bet, but it's just so wet, the board, that I imagine we don't get too many folds. Plus, if we do hit the 10, it's like a lot of implied odds. So I think we just check fold. And we just always lose here. Always. But that is alright. It's alright. Not worth bluffing. Ace 5. Let's steal. Nice. Queen 9, we're also gonna open. And I'm not sure. I'm not sure here actually. I don't have many hands on this player. We're a little bit deeper, but I think I like folding that one. Just when you're in doubt, it's best to fold shit like that. Especially when I don't have a lot of hands on the player. He could just, yeah, he could surprise, you know. Ooh, talking about surprise. Kings, baby. Nice. Tight player, opens. We're deep. It's a good start when you have kings. Let's make it 7. See if he wants to play with me. He's never folded to a 3-bet like that so far. But I'm also, oh, you just hate to see it, don't you? You hate to see it. So annoying to see an ace there. We have to keep betting. Just if we don't, we run into a lot of bluffs from his side. with like spades. So now we get to see a river card, and then I hope he doesn't bluff and he just checks it down with not queens, but like 10s or 9s. The jack is one of the worst cards in the deck, so now we just lose to everything. Yes, so he had 2 pair. Very lucky. I don't know why he called with ace 5 there. It's a bit of a mistake on his part. But this time it cost me that he made that mistake. So it is what it is. Okay. Thank you, dude. Thank you. Have fun. And thanks for stopping by. Have fun. Okay, so here it's a cool spot. This guy could 4-bet a lot. No? Oh, wow. So I really, really want to 4-bet here. But I have too good of a hand, I think. Let's call. And we hit 1 diamond, but that's about it. I just get such a good price, but I don't have enough equity here. Yeah, it's really annoying, man. Just a lot of shit like this. Come on, man. Come on. We get 3-bet here. I don't want to 4-bet. I didn't want to at least, but now that this guy calls, I'm thinking it could be cool. Yeah, I think I want to 4-bet here. Just because this guy calls way too light. So there's a lot of dead money out there. And if we get jammed on, I think we have to fold. Because it's only ace king that does that. So there's more combinations that... Oh, he calls, dude. That is really scary. That is really scary. So we have to bet. So we can just go like this, 20%. He quick calls. I think I like checking here. And then I don't know. Like I expect him to check back almost any 2, right? Like, unless he's... Yeah, what is this? So strange, dude. I think I have to call once. He could still have some ace queen of spades. So we call once. And now we only really lose to jacks and queens. And aces, of course. But I still think we do have to call it down. Right? He could have ace queen. He could have maybe some jack queen of spades. Will queens do this? Queens would queens jam? So it's just always aces, right? But it didn't. I think I have to call. I think I lose a lot here, but what can we do? What can you do? Wow. It's a really, really fucking insane hand there, man. Like king, queen off. Like what is this idiot doing, dude? I'm so fucking annoyed by shit like that. What the fuck, dude? What the fuck? It's so crazy. That is so crazy. So the reason I 4-bet to begin with is to fold out hands like king, queen off that we then get, you know, we just take away their equity. So if they do hit a king or a queen, we would lose. But when they don't fold, we just make so much money when they don't hit a king or a queen, which is most of the time. When they do hit 3 kings, I just never expect them to have a king. So that's... I don't even know what to say to that one, dude. And the quick call on the flop is just like so fishy and... Oh, man. Come on. Fucking come on, dude. I don't know if I can get away from that ever. I think it's too wild. Okay. Let's try and steal some money from this guy. I want to go small. There's a lot of draws. It's a wet card. I have top pair, top kicker. So I expect to have the best hand always here. It's unless he has 2 frees, of course, or king queen. So nice to see that. So now we want to make a size where we can jam the river. So we hope we'll do this and hope for free of hearts or some shit. That would be the ideal hand. He could have king queen, but I forgot the action pre. So I mean, he can have king queen here, but we have to jam like king jack, king 10. Yeah, there's no way around it. We'd probably lose fucking one more buy-in here too. With ace king. Oh man, I'm really quite tilted right now of losing bullshit. Oh. King fucking queen twice in a row, dude. We just lost 200 big blinds to king queen offsuit. Oh man, are you fucking kidding me, dude? Are you fucking kidding me? So wild. So wild. Yep, so we're down 50 now. And I am molding. I am definitely molding right now, dude. So insane, so sick. Honestly, I don't know what I can do differently. That's the most frustrating part. Like when you lose and you're looking at it and you're like, oh, I'm playing like this or I'm doing that wrong, then there's some salvation, some way you just get frustrated yourself. But here I have this feeling of like I have no clue what I'm doing wrong, and that's really frustrating. Really frustrating. I feel like I'm playing super tight, solid, not making too many plays, waiting for a value hand and then going for it. Just getting dusted off, man. Just getting dusted. Sucks to be me right now. Down 5 buy-ins. Trying to turn $10 into 1,000. Yay. So far down fucking $37. So not going great. Jack 10 here is also probably just a fold. But I got frisky. A little bit too frisky perhaps. Let's see, and when he 4-bets me like, nope. So we have diamonds and run a straight draw. So we can definitely see bet and hope for the best. Take it down a lot also when he doesn't hit an ace. Because we have all the aces. Cool. Scary hand. Racing up 7s here. Oh, actually, let's look at this guy instead. Oh, it's so annoying. We have kings and this guy always folds. It's a stupid spot to have kings. This hand, man. I am scarred. Let's say it. Let's put it like that. Let's put it like that. Yep. Jack 10. Let's go. Definitely an ISO against the fish. Not the worst. We should be able to take it down with a c-bet a lot here. Expect him to fold so often. I think it's just keep betting here, take down all his random king 9 shit that felt like calling. Nice. Beautiful. Ace king. Also not loving this hand currently. It's been doing me dirty. Okay, nice. Over here we hit a shit. And a limp pot. A 5 could be cool, but I'm not gonna call any bet. Even one big blind is too expensive. Yep. Let's try and steal the pot from this guy, even though he loves 4-betting. I think I'm gonna call a 4-bet though, because it is this guy. Oh, cool. Here, freeway on this insane board. Small bets. Let's call it. Can still hit an ace or jack, and yeah. So now we can just fold. So nothing going on for us at this board. Ace king. Nice. Everyone always folds when we have ace king, except if they have quads. That's the lesson. No, that was king queen actually. Even more insane. Even more insane. Queen's here. Let's raise and jam to any raise, I guess. Okay, we just get a call. So I'm gonna go small. Actually half pot. Let's see if he wants to play with us. Very interesting spot here. Let's go big. He could have like 9-8, 8-7, 5-6. Could have 2 pair randomly. Could have a set, of course, but we should be ahead most of the time. If he raises me, I don't know. Nice. Gotta get some value, exactly. The 7 would have been a scary card to see, so I don't want to check it to him and have him start bluffing. Okay, ace king. Oh no. So this is Mr. Hyper Tight. So he probably has a pocket pair here, like always. So we need to hit a king or an ace. Which but with this guy in the pot, he calls any 2. So it's a fun dynamic. I wonder if he raises now. Could be really fun. Okay. Yeah, so we can just check it down here. No point in bluffing when he has a pocket pair. Yeah, I don't see any point in doing that. 4 is shit. Check again. And now we just lose. And I don't want to start bluffing. He probably just has like 2 8s or some shit. 4-8. Wow. That is so terrible. And what did the other guy have? Queen 10 suited. Wow. What a strange dynamic. Strange dynamic. King Queen here. I could check it. No, I kind of want to bet. I think I don't get re-raised too much here. So we'll call, hit a king. He goes half pot. Let's call. He could have 5-6, of course, but I think we need to bet somewhat big here. I hope he has a 7. Over here, we hit an 8 and it checks around. I want to start leading. And check this one down. And he hit Queen King. Nice, our favorite hand today, Queen King offsuit. Probably lost around 230 big blinds to that hand today. So that is great. That is just great. Here we have some shenanigans going on. Do I 4-bet this? Yeah, I think I do. I want to 4-bet that. They're both a little bit funky and good players. So let's try. Now question is if they jam, like do I have it in me to fold? Nice, beautiful to take that one down. This is a call. And maybe a check call, I guess. I mean, you can raise here, of course. But I think with a spade, we should be fine to call once. Spade is nice. I don't think I need to lead here. So we'll just check. Let's see his sizing. Okay, so the 3 is interesting. So we don't have a 4, he doesn't have a 4. But we could have spades here. So I wonder like what size, like he probably doesn't have a pocket pair, so I kind of want to go small. I think it's like ace king, you know, a lot. Okay, down here we get 4-bet, but super small, so we have to call. We do hit an ace. Not loving it. He could have a better ace. I'm gonna check it back. The jack is so fucking annoying, because now the king queen offsuit gets there again. Plus all his ace 10, ace jack, ace 9, which we beat before, but of course we call. Oh, the queen is also fucking like. Of course, we pick up equity against a lot of hands, but we lose to any kings. I don't want to start betting here. Aces. What? Yeah. Nice. So we have ace queen, and we hit top pair, but he hit top set. It's so fucking unlucky, dude. It's insane. Like the odds of that happening is just fucking wild. Oh man, okay. Here, check. And I could even check raise here. Could be a fun thing to do. I think I kind of want to do that. Because he has to call with any queen, any draw, ace 10, ace jack, his diamonds. So we can just get a lot of... So let's check. And let's see what sizing he goes for. So queen jack gets there. Okay, yes. So now we can't win against anything, but we can be happy to chop it. Okay, maybe 9s or 10s. Crazy spot. Over here, we are gonna free bet the queens. 4-bet, sorry. And let's see what he does. He just folds. Trying to steal Jack 10. King Queen off. The nightmare hand. The nightmare hand. Not loving the spot, of course, but I have to call. This hand is insane today, dude. What's going on with King Queen? So I don't want to raise, of course, because like what are we trying to get value from, right? We are not in a hurry at all. We're in a free bet pot also in the other table. Which is an interesting spot. Wow. Okay, so he almost sets up for a river jam. I could raise here, but I don't think there's much point to it, so I'll call. Hope he has 10 jack. I just got a bit lost in the woods. So what's the sizing here? I wonder. Oh, fucking insane. On the other board, we lose tilting pot. I guess we can jam here. Hope he has ace king. I don't know, man. I think we have to jam it. Can't just only bet big with our bluffs. Here, I want to go big. Want to lead it. We lost a super frustrating hand there to the left while we won with the king queen. Okay, aces and ace king. Let's go. Really want this one to go our way. You can free bet, sir. I know you love to. No, let's make a 10 here. Oh, we have queens also. Come on. Come on, dude. Okay, here against a fish. So we should try and get all the money in. He loves free betting. So I'm gonna bet and he's gonna free bet. Way too often. And then we're gonna have to, okay. 7 is not great. I'm not loving it. It's a lot of his 2-pair, his draws get there. So we could check, I guess. It's not the worst card. I wonder if we just go like really big to make it look really bluffy. Like we only lose to a straight here, right? So let's see if he can find a call. Really cool. I wonder if that is like ace 8 or some shit. He had 4-6 suited. So that was third pair with a shit kicker. So there you go. That is how to get value. Just play against fish and go large. And when you don't have it, check. No need to bluff. Here, gonna make a 10. He's gonna fold. I kind of regret this right now because this guy 4-bets all the time. So we kind of want to like tighten up our pre-flop free bet range when we know that he's exploiting that. So ace 8, way too thin to try and be exploitative. We get lucky this time, but that is not a good play in hindsight. So not loving it. Okay, so only down 42 now. I think it is just a session where there's not much to say besides crazy unlucky spots. A lot of insane shit happening. Yeah. A lot of spots of like value betting into ourselves and shit. So here he folds too often. So we can steal a lot. with mediocre hands. This is a little bit worrying that he starts tanking with 700 big blinds. Right. So ace 9 is not good enough. I'm gonna let it go. I could raise this one, but he's very tight, so I'm a little bit worried. So I'm just gonna call it and then check call. Half pot. Not loving it. A lot of kings in that range, but could be anything. Still have to go. I think he still has a lot of kings, even though he did that. And he wouldn't value bet a jack, he was just check back. Yeah, nice. Take it down. Pocket sixes or some shit. Ace 7. Okay, so he did have some value. Wanted to go to showdown. Makes sense. Let's see here. Ace king. Nice. Good free bet. So now I'm gonna stick it in his face. Go all in. Okay, this is a little worrying, of course, but he does that a lot. So I'm still gonna just hope he doesn't have aces here. I know it's really deep, but ace king we have a lot of fold equity still. So, whew, very scary. Here, it's such a crazy board that I don't feel like bluffing it. The jack is cool, but we still could get into hearts or a boat. So we have to call a small one. There you go. The guy had a flush. Very unlucky. But he gave a good price, I would say. Just unlucky. Okay, interesting here. I kind of want to like start betting, just because he's supposed to free bet a lot with his hands that are up there, and I think he's capable of doing that. So when he doesn't, and I block the 8, which would be a set, I just imagine we have quite a nice continuation here. I'm gonna go big. Backdoor hearts, overcard. We do have one pair. This guy could call a lot, but this guy, I mean, now he gets a great price, but otherwise I would expect him to fold a lot. So very annoying to see both boards. Yeah, so now we just lose. Over here we have 2 pair in a 4-way pot, which I don't know, can we value bet that? Like, if they have a queen we lose, but surely not, right? Surely you bet a queen, you don't just check it around. Nice. So that's very thin value, but yeah, I don't know what to say. He had 10-7. Wow. There were straights and flushes there, and he just went for a call with 3rd pair in a 4-way pot. It's so insane. Wow. These people, man, just value bet so thinly. So fucking thinly, and then don't bluff when you don't have shit. I should really just, I've said it before, I should get it tattooed in my forehead, put up a big poster on my mirror. Don't bluff, value bet big. Insane. Okay, so that's $10. Now we have 40 more to go to get back to even. Just to get back to where we started the day. We hit a pair here. Let's check. He goes putt. I also have backdoor hearts and shit. The 7 is quite beautiful. So we can check. Hate to see the queen, but of course if he has ace queen or ace 10 or something like this, is he really gonna fold to this? Nice. So again, just milking for value there. Really good. He had ace 10. offsuit. Never folding that in a million years. Top pair. King 9 here. Could be a funny free bet, but he 4-bets too much, so we will. Okay, this is a funny spot where we hit bottom pair. Such a quick bet, though. It's really interesting. 10 is cool. Over here we're all in against 5-8 suited. Oh my god. Yes. Let's check. I mean, he could have ace king in some wild world, but expect to be ahead a lot here. But do I raise? I think I call. The free is a sucky card. It's a nice question if I bet. I think there's so many bluffs for him to pull off with like ace 10, you know. The sizing is like very value heavy. But we also just have such a good hand. Like, so what is he bluffing? Like, that would be ace jack suited, you know, ace 10 of clubs. I think we have to call with a queen and a king. And luck, I mean, yeah, I don't know what to say about that one. It's just unlucky that he hits it there. Bluffing. Very lucky for him. Okay, never mind. King Jack gonna raise. Nice. Get past this guy, which is difficult to play against. Over here, I will not raise this hand, even though. Wait, that's interesting. So let's lead here. Just get a fold from any mate pair. Let's see. So we have a pair of fours. We have clubs. We have a king that could hit. And this looks very weak when we lead this small, but it's enough to get him to fold. Probably some like 10 jack, you know, or whatever. Ace 9 here. Let's raise it up. And I really almost instantly regret this. I just isolated the tightest player in the pool, which could have aces. This is insane. I think that's a huge mistake going 16 there. What the fuck? Unless you, of course, have like aces or kings. He gets a great prize. He should call. No? Okay. And the tight chicken guy is losing now, I can see. But in the beginning he was winning. So that also doesn't work. So very few winning players in here in the pool. But those that are there are just doing it really well. Queens. Queens. So effective, we're like close to starting stack. So I could jam or I could go 21. I think I like 21 here. Really preparing what to do against a 5-bet. Yeah. Okay. I don't think I'm good enough to fold this hand, even though his stats are just screaming like fold. Can I fold queens? There's a chance he has ace king, and even if he has aces and kings, we have some equity. He could have jacks in some wild world or queens. I think I call and I expect to lose like 70% of the time. We have jacks. We have got jacks. Dude, it's fucking insane. It's actually like wild. Yeah, and welcome back, by the way. Sorry, I'll say hi before I start to complaining, but it is fucking crazy right now. And I guess you wrote that message before you saw me just hitting queens into kings, maybe. What a fucking life. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what's going so crazy. I've been grinding for quite a bit now, and it's just constantly going down. It's quite wild. I had to like go back in my stats and be like, did I change up my game at some point without me noticing? Like when I'm streaming, or like what happened? Because I used to go like 13 big blinds per 100 and like 30,000 hands, like really good stats. And now I just can't be a winning player. I just can't get it to work, and I don't know what I'm doing differently. And I mean, of course, there's a lot of insane spots with insane hands, but I just feel like it's such a large sample that it can't still be just luck, or like just running bad. So this is a funny spot. I feel like if we raise here, we are just saying we have aces and kings. So if we call, we're saying okay, we don't have a good enough hand. So it's quite disguised, our kings. Of course, you could still have aces. But I don't mind just doing it like this. Nice to see a 10. And if he jams here, I think it's aces. But of course, I'll call every street. I could jam here and make it look like I have 2 hearts, you know. Yeah, let's try that. Hope he doesn't have aces. So I don't think we get much more value from like some ace queen shit anyway. So might as well try and get it in there. Over here, we river 10 and we lose to ace king. Yay. It's insane day. Insane day. Yeah, anyway, so I looked through my stats and I couldn't really figure out what was going on. So that was also nice. Like, you saw why it make a lot of sense to like call kings there, because if he has like some semi-bluffy hand, you know, like jacks there, we get a lot of value out from it. Yeah. Anyway, so I also just texted my poker coach and be like, hey, I think I need a session because I don't know what the fuck is going on. So I'll have that in 3 days. We're free betting on both tables here. So quite wild spots. It's a funky one over here. Wow, he calls. That's very scary. We hit 1 pair. It's nice, but he has a lot of jacks, 10s, 9s here. But I have to c-bet once just to get his king queen to fold. Quick call. That's very, very interesting. So we can check here. Hope to maybe hit an ace, I guess. His 9s and 10s are never gonna fold. Of course, his sets will never fold. Okay, that's just the most insane card in the deck. Okay. So I almost want to jam here. Oh, this is so fucking sick if I jam and I'm wrong. I think I want to go like this and saying I have pocket 10s, because what is the chance that he has pocket 10s? That's the only hand that can call this. If you have 2 9s or 2 jacks, I think you might have to fold. And when I check the turn, pocket 10s makes some sense. So yeah, if we get raised here, he had pocket 10s and we are the most unlucky fucking people on the planet. But this is a gangster play and it has to work like 50% of the time, which I think it does. Like, very few people can bluff raise the river here. So he probably has trips since he plays it like this. It's a little bit crazy. And I'm completely unaware of what's happening on the other table, but I just won 15 blinds. He folded, dude. He probably just folded trips there. Wow, what a fucking play. That is so wild. I'm really happy I still have the guts to do something like that, because that's difficult. And I'm a little bit tilted, so part of me wants to just like fold and be like, ah. Anyway, we flop a nice hand here. Very wet board. I kind of want to go big, but he just folds a lot. But we need value here. Yeah. What's the sample size? So for this, like what you're looking at on screen, let me just take this a little bit down because I'm still playing hands. What you're looking at now, give me a second. Since date, July. Oh, that's the wrong one. Yes, I need just a moment. Oh, fuck. I accidentally just limped 6 deuce off from the small because I tried to, that's quite funny. Please stop focusing here. That was from the 8th of August, I believe. Yeah, and we're down around 30. Okay, I mean, now we're in it to win it, right? We have 12,000 hands, so it's still a small sample, but we are running -7. -7. Okay, I don't know why I have 6 deuce here. We win. Let's go. It's a crazy hand. Yeah. So 12,000 hands playing -7 big blinds per 100 in our all-in adjusted. We've gotten quite lucky in our all-ins, so we're a little bit less losing than that. But that's just quite far from 13, you know. Oh, bing. Please don't have me beat. Just want to get max value there from a fish. Yeah. Okay, $40. Yeah, variance can really be crazy. It's just, it starts to get to your head, you know, when you get to a certain sample size. I'm like, oh, surely not, right? But yeah. Yeah, but I think I really have to like dig even deeper down to my stats and see if there's anything I changed up, like unconsciously started getting a little bit lazy or something on some spots. I noticed that I call a little bit more in the big blind than I did when I was winning, but that was like what I could find so far. Otherwise, I think I play like a very similar game to what I did. So I'm not sure what I need to tighten up, but hopefully this coach guy I'll be talking with Friday can help me with that. Here we hit something that looks like it could do some magic, but I think we check and we don't raise. And when he doesn't see bet, actually his stats say that he never see bets, so he could have anything here. And now with this jack, I think we have to like just assume that he doesn't have anything, right? Surely not. Nice. Crazy hand. King 10 suited. Wow. That's our flop. I don't think I need to bet here, but it also seems quite crazy not to, right? Because all the draws and they're like, it's quite a wet board. I kind of want to go half pot. Expect 2 folds, but I mean, we have to, right? We have to get value. The 9 is disgusting because that's all the spades. That's the jack queen. So I guess we check. This is really how my whole day has been. half pot. Okay, so what do we win against here? He never 4-bets pre, so he could still have ace king, king queen. He could have king jack. He could have 10 jack. So maybe there's enough in there that we call, but I'm just not loving this spot, dude. Right. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you're right. 12k is really nothing, but it just feels quite large, like, because it's not just that it deviates a little bit. You know, it's like -7 or 8 or whatever I just said, compared to like +10. That's a huge deviation. So a little bit wild. A little bit wild. It feels like that. But I also feel like there's been a lot of setups, which is and I wonder if that's like a thing that actually happens, or if it's like just a feeling. You know, when you're losing some hands, you start thinking the whole world is against you, and everyone calls your free bets when you're trying to steal and shit like that. Let's check and hope to win. What size do we call here? Yeah, I'll call you. 4-6 offsuit or suited. Right. So we're supposed to make so much money from people like that. I just feel like they've been ripping me off. Like when I see that bet, it is like so value heavy, but I guess he was maybe bluffing, or not quite sure. It's also really hard when, like, it's hard to learn in this environment, I think, because there's so mixed feedback. You see someone bet like a third pot there on the river after having called a street and checked the street, and then you see that hand, and then next time you just see like trips or some shit, right? And you're like, no clue what to think about it. Okay, here I'll just small free bet. Should be enough to get them to fold all their bullshit. And I don't think they have an ace when they bet this size so quick. So it's a nice little free bet there. It doesn't cost too much. It's a very cheap move. So even if it doesn't work, it's fine. It just has to work now and then. Queen 10 will open. It's funny also because in many ways I feel like I play a really sharp game right now. So it's confusing to me that I am just throwing money away. But larger sample size. That's true. It's a good motivation. King Queen. This hand has me traumatized. Lost so much to this one. I guess that's before you came in. Yeah. One guy, he hit, like, he had king queen off while I had pocket tens. He hit 3 kings on the board. And I was like, surely you don't have a king. And a 4-bet steel pot. Freeway. You don't show up with king queen off, but he did. And he ripped me for 100 big blinds. Don't want to steal this one. 9's over here. Queen Jack there. It's a bit too light. But over here, we love it. Oh, okay, he's very tight. I wonder if we ever fall. No, I don't have enough hands on him to start deviating. I think we need to do like a standard play here. Queen Jack suited is a cool hand. It's a nice c-betting hand here on this board also. We can just go small. We can hit runner straight, and we have, of course, the draw. So we're betting, and we will probably bet big again because he called so quickly. so I don't expect he has much. I think it's like ace king or some shit. That didn't know it should 4-bet pre. Nice. Take it down. Very beautiful. King 8. It's very tempting. But thanks, dude. Really means a lot. The motivation. Really appreciate it. Yeah, and that might be true. I'm actually not sure how much is much, you know. But yeah. We can raise this, but we still have one more player to go. No, I think I want to raise it. Just like symbolically to get this guy to fold a lot of his shit, you know. Okay, when he calls, he just always has 7-8 at least. Like, yeah, I don't see him ever not having it here, but it's just such a good price, and he's a really fishy player. I need to see what he has. Tens. Okay. Anyway, we free bet this guy here, pre, and I'm gonna c bet. He loves to check raise the flop. Loves to do it. So this is a fun spot because we might get check raised here. And then hopefully we have the best hand also. But all his queen 10, king 10, king queen, you know, shit like that is supposed to check raise. So I'm gonna bet. He just calls. That's interesting. What would just call? 9-10, 8-9 is my best bet. Maybe some 6-7, 7-8, you know, suited, all of these combinations. So I kind of want to just go like middle, maybe like this, because I still don't connect with this board too well. So he should call a lot of his like second pair, you know, here. His pocket 8s also. Maybe pocket 10s in some world. Yeah. The queen is not great. His king queen gets there. And I am trying to find a world in which we can get any value from anything here. That would be king jack, right? But or 9-10. I think we have to check this one and hope we win. Sickening. Fucking sickening. Ace queen, dude. We're just milking him on every street there, giving him... I'm really surprised. King queen. And he doesn't bet on the river also. I think he has to do that. Or yeah, I don't know. Maybe he's thinking I'm still bluffing at this point. Yeah, I can swing a lot. Yeah, I guess with a large sample size, that's true. Okay, let's raise this one. I was just a bit slow at doing so. But I don't hate it. I think we've been doing that way too little. So this looks strong. Oh, maybe I already jumped to the second hand here. I mean, a lot of bullshit lately. I really feel like I'm being set up all the time. Let's stay focused. I gotta go in 10 minutes though, so just a little bit more. I also, like, part of me wants to like not be streaming just to see if it's like the streaming that takes away my focus, or like what's going on. Because I'm starting to see ghosts, you know, a little bit, and be like, what the fuck? Okay, so here we see an open and a free bet. Let's fold king queen. Ace deuce. It's an open. And I kind of want to make just like nobody pays attention to sizes, I think, in this rank, so we can go small and do that with some of our shit hands. It's a funny exploit, but I think it works fine in this rank. Nobody's gonna be like, oh, that guy, I know he always does 2.5 on the button and blah blah blah. So some deviation is fine. And people are inelastic, meaning that they fold the same hands to 2.2 that they do to 2.5. So if we have the same fold equity, we can just bet as little as possible. Okay, interesting spot here. We check and we see what they do. Don't know what to do if they bet. Like, we don't have anything on the board, but we have 2 big overcards. We could lead here. I don't think there's a reason to do so. Also interesting hand here with king queen. We hit a second pair in a freeway pot, but let's get back to that. Now we have 2 kings. I kind of want to actually okay, 2 interesting spots. So I don't think they have too many aces. So this is like to fold out a 5, I guess. Yeah, or like pocket freeze or something like this. So I don't hate like a small bit there. You could argue also just check calling. But then again. Anyway, we take it down. Here, c-bet works very often on a board like this, I find. Okay, and I can tell you from his stats that this has never happened in a million years, so I expect a very good hand. Ace 9. Okay, so tight player. I don't have a lot of hands on him, so I don't want to start going crazy. We hit a gutter, so we need to start bluffing. I think I want to go small, actually. The queen is interesting. I kind of want to check raise, because I think he has to bluff a lot. And when he goes to sizing so quickly, what is that? I mean, if he has diamonds, surely he bets the flop, right? Like, people must have the like brain to do that. So how big do I need to go to get him to fold? I don't think he has ace jack also. They would It's insane to just check a fucking open-ended straight draw on the flop there. And also with the diamonds out there, just to be like, yeah, I'll call the third nuts, you know, like second worst straight. Just instantly. Okay. Right. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, this is really tight player, and he goes 10. So we could jam. We can go 21. I think 23 maybe. And hope he just ships it here. Just put it in the middle. Thank you, sir. We really needed that. Hold. Oh, I can barely look right now. Nice. Whew. Beautiful. We needed one of those. We really needed one of those. Ace 5 here. I will just call and check. I know I'm supposed to call this always, but this guy like never c-bets. So I will actually give him credit for a 5 here, or like a queen, as insane as it sounds. Trying to be exploitative. Wow, that's huge, man. Really nice to get aces against kings. I was on the other end of that yesterday with 200 big blinds, so feels good. Or maybe that was Saturday, actually. Felt like yesterday. Here, I think I have to call this one and probably check raise the flop. Half pot. Half pot. Let's lay it down. Don't mind doing that. C-betting here, getting raised like always from this guy. Don't have the hand to. Here, sevens. We're slightly deeper, which could be an argument, but this guy's tight and I have sevens, so I'll lay it down. Aye. Nice. Let's see here. I'll call him in bet. And please give me a free. Wonder if he's gonna like lead this. I'll check it back. So he's always betting here. Always. No? Okay, I'll start betting. Nice. There's his ace. Talking about ace. 2 of them over here. Action. Nice. Of course, he's gonna fold a lot to this, I think. But he's very tight on his free bet. But he did this like a moment ago, you know. So like, part of me is like, surely he has it this time. The ace is cool and all, but also really, I think I just check here. Like, four. Wow. So we're not really worried about anything, right? Like, he doesn't have king jack and jack 10 much. So I think I just call it. The 5 is nice. And then I check. And I'm sort of saying that I have kings here. Like, that's the story I'm telling. So I can't raise, I think. But I have to call. The deuce is fucking beautiful. Do I check or bet like... bet small? I think I'll check because it looks like I have kings. And he has queens. Okay, I win to queens. Jacks? Wow, what a crazy bluff. What a crazy bluff. Let's fucking go. Trying to fold me off kings, dude. That's insane. Wow. Wow. Big wow. I'm so surprised that he has that bluff in him. And I'm really happy to see that, dude. We were down 50 and now it's looking a lot better. A lot better. Wow. 2 times aces, that's all you need. Also, we hit something here, but I mean, I don't know if I'm loving it. Can I? Yeah, I can value bet a little bit, right? Okay. Here we free bet pre, and there is a king. So we will bet once and hope to take it down immediately. I don't have any hands on this guy, but it seems a bit crazy to fold here. I feel like I want to keep going. And then if he raises again like 100%, it's just a king, you know, ace. Yeah. So now it's just a king, and I wonder if he's gonna... I mean, he could have clubs. So like, do I call a jam here? How insane would that be? Nice, he checked. Oh man, I'm so happy about that hand. It's fucking, let's go, dude. So happy to call that free bet. He had pocket 5s. Wow. People are really playing some funky poker right now. I'm getting really lucky to have the hands to actually like call them down. So $20 left on this grind, but I have to go now. There's dinner right now. So this will be my last hand, ace 10. Also nice to end the stream on a few wins. Like $30 win almost. We were down 50 at some point. Wow. This is how it's fucking going today. Let's quickly do a recap of the stats. So today I played for 2 hours and got about 1,100 hands in ish. And our all-in adjusted big blind is -6. Yes, so we lost $22 today, but we should have lost 26 actually, because I also played like crazy earlier today, where we had So 2,000 hands today with a -11 big blinds per 100. Wild. A good ending though, with a little bit of wins, but holy fuck, man, this is a difficult game. Difficult game.